Welcome back to New Rockstars. I'm Erik Voss, and now that Loki Season 2 is done, it is time for me to gobble down a slice of humble key lime pie and confess what I got wrong. Since we've been churning out so many theories, this is something that we started to do after seasons are done, to go title by title. And when it comes to Loki Season 2, my track record wasn't completely off, but a few theories were very wrong. But I do this for you guys, because I refuse to be a nerd commentator who only takes victory laps when I'm right about something and never ever bring up the other time when my theories were wrong. This is healthy. And to up the ante for this Loki Season 2 edition, I actually did a version of this in front of a live audience of over 100 people. Okay, let's look at what I got wrong from Loki Season 2. At the top of the list is the theory that Mobius was the grown-up form of Jack, Oklahoma McDonald's employee. I actually tweeted this right after episode 2, and then I had the nerve to make a video out of this. I accounted for Owen Wilson's Texas roots, his blue eyes, him being a teenager in 1982, his broken nose, Jack's odd amount of screen time in the first 2 episodes, and Mobius's longtime love of McDonald's. The 1982 timeline matches up, the region of America lines up. Yeah, I think Jack could be a young Mobius. Now, I even said in that video that I did not expect this to come true, and longtime New Rockstars watchers will notice that when it comes to these seasons, our theory crafting tends to be a bit wilder in the early weeks when the possibilities are endless, and then as the episodes go on and the doors of narrative possibility close episode by episode, we tend to get more focused in our theories. So yes, Mobius was not Jack. Mobius' name is Don. He is a Cleveland area father of 2 boys and a personal watercraft salesman. And apparently, Loki executive producer Kevin Wright even weighed in on this theory in particular. Let's watch what he said.
I'm gonna admit, I love reading all that. And we would read all of it in season 1. And something that Kate and I talked a lot about in season 1 that led everything we did now in season 2 with Justin and Aaron was like, we know that every frame is going to be frozen and looked at so that anything that you're putting there needs to be highly intentional and be able to withstand the scrutiny of people looking at it. It's a nice way to engage with the audience and be like, I know you're looking and we know that you're looking, so we are going to put things there to acknowledge, I know you're looking, and maybe some of those things are pointing in the right direction, other might be there to purposely throw people or make them think one thing so that we can hit them harder with something else. My one fun one that I saw this season was 2 things actually. One, that Jack, the manager of McDonald's, was young Mobius, and that Mobius is maybe a variant of Odin. Justin and Aaron would frequently tell me to stop looking, and I'm like, can't help it, I love it. And I think the show is better because of it, because we are engaging with it.
Aww. So yeah, I did get that one wrong. Perhaps sillier though was my theory that the key lime pie of the TVA was Soylent Green. It was made out of people. Black Friday is just around the corner, so we called the good folks at Nerd Riot and asked them to toss a couple logs on the deal fire to send out a smoke signal for savings. Nerd Riot has special holiday gifts up on the site, and if you buy any item in the collection, you'll get 15% off your second item from now until November 27th. That includes special holiday designs like Fragile and Best Bubs, as well as pins, patches, vests, and more. Plus, we've got our brand new Loki God of Stories shirt, Marvel's merch, and everything else you might need for your non-holiday wardrobe. Grabbing some merch from Nerd Riot has always been the best way to support New Rockstars, and now it's the best way to find gifts for the other nerds in your life as well. So click the link in the description below or head to nerdriot.shop to get 15% off select items now. I actually first pitched this all the way back on August 15th in a video. There must be some other waste management process, and voila! The pie, fed to the TVA workforce like clockwork. The pie could contain trace temporal fuel, memories of the screaming families and the timelines that were burned out of existence. And this would leave TVA employees doped up with the right mix of euphoria and anxiety to keep them on task and to keep them from asking the real questions. Like any pizza day at any job, the true purpose is to keep the employees from rising up and eating their bosses. And then I doubled down on it in October in my breakdown of episode 4. We edit directly from the steamy heat lines over B-15's face to the bubbling hot cocoa as it globs into the cup. That had to be intentional, like the remains are draining directly into this cup. Before the season, back in August, I theorized that the green pie could be a nod to Soylent Green, and that it is made of people when they're killed. When we do see the killing room in Soylent Green, we should note the comfort color the man chooses is the color orange. So maybe all the sweets that Mobius has been consuming in the TVA are the remains of his co-workers. My theory back in August was that the Soylent Green pie TVA is designed to leave the TVA employees doped up, to keep them on task, to keep them from asking the right questions. I'll admit, when I posed this theory in that August 15th video, I didn't think anything would come from it, but sure enough, I am pretty surprised to see it possible right now. After sipping the hot cocoa, D90 constricts and he prunes, and we think for a second it's because of the drink, but no, it is X5 behind him, pruning D90 in the back, hiding himself just like Loki will do to his time-slipping self later. And when the hot cocoa hits the floor, notice where X5 is looking when he says, "I'm sorry." He is looking down at the cocoa as he says this. Could he know that the sweets contain his former comrades, or at least reminded of their juices sloshing on the floor? Actually, can we get an X5? Does he know, thumbnail? Does he know? Later, when they see the spill on the ground, it kind of looks like a person with two arms outstretched trying to crawl away. I know, I'm totally reaching, but I just want my hot summer theory to be true. Nope! Wrong. So overall, my theories for Loki Season 2 were kind of a mixed bag. Like, I remember thinking that Kitty Dickey would be playing the Sylvie variant. No, she played General Dux. I had thought that OB was the original architect of the TVA who built it to serve a more peaceful purpose of bridging the multiverse instead of pruning the multiverse, and this would have been before Kang took over, and it did seem like OB might have had some role in the early inspiration of the TVA's design, and the season does end with the TVA playing a more peaceful role, but it's still pretty unclear how it all started exactly. I had thought that Miss Minutes was made out of temporal radiation and was a past lover of He Who Remains. Maybe Renslayer's extracted soul, or one half of her bicameral mind. I guess I was wrong about that part. But Victor Timely did pitch his loom in 1893 as an alternative energy resource, and Miss Minutes did very much have a thing for He Remains. I guess none of these were as bad as Mephisto. Oh wait, Matt Jackman did further humiliate me in the past week by declaring for the 20th time that Mephisto was never part of the plan for WandaVision. I get it. I'm Mr. Mephisto now, and anytime these interviews come out, my feed blows up. I get it. I suppose they've earned it. Sacha Baron Cohen has been confirmed to play Mephisto in the Ironheart series whenever that comes out, but by now, I think we know Mephisto was more of a feeling than an actual planned cameo in WandaVision. We've learned a lot of lessons. I like to think Mephisto made us better. He definitely made a lot of others worse. So my plan last week was to publicly apologize to attendees of our live show in Los Angeles. We ended up having a really fun discussion about theory crafting, but what I did not realize was that friend of the channel, or foe of the channel, Kassem G, was already planning to gotcha me and turn this event into kind of like a rowdy town hall. Did our people take the bait? You decide.
Hey, it's Cass. Today we're outside the new Rockstars live event on Fairfax in Los Angeles. It's nice. On the inside, Erik Voss, a name that we've all come to trust. Rumors, the authority on comics, Star Wars, Marvel. Has he ever let us down? I say he has. And today, I expose him for the fraudster that he is. Join me as we go in there and hold his feet to the fire. I can tell by the shirt you're here for this. Why are you exactly here? What do you think's gonna happen at a new Rockstars live event?
I have no idea.
New Rockstars is it's like my news in the morning.
I think that there's going to be a lot of theories that are going to be discussed.
To be able to be here in person, to see it live is like a dream come true.
I think there's going to be a lot of tomfoolery on the stage.
I usually spend my Thursdays watching Erik Voss on YouTube. Now I get to see him live at New Rockstars Live.
And that's exciting.
That is exciting for me, yes.
And I think there's going to be just a lot of fun.
25/8 is like they're part of my life at this point.
You watch a lot. So many that you've added an hour to the day and a day to the week? Rabbi.
Yeah.
Look, I'm here for two reasons, okay? I'm here to find out who the hell would come to a new Rockstars live show, okay? And I'm also here to find out what you guys think of Erik Voss.
I love Erik Voss.
I think my favorite thing is how he pinpoints all the music, because he listens to everything and I'm like, wow, I didn't even catch that.
How tall is he, do you think?
How tall?
You
Ooh,
always
that's
see
tough,
him,
yeah.
You've never seen his legs, right?
5'7", about 5'6".
Probably want to say like 8'1".
8'1".
8'1", right?
That's a safe bet. Oh, look, somebody behind you. Look who's coming behind you.
Oh, wow.
Okay, just play it cool. Play
Okay.
it cool, all right?
Should we
Don't
do-
even give him attention, because he thrives on attention.
I know, I hear that.
I got like a whole shrine of bro at my house.
Well, what's in
I'm
the
just
shrine?
kidding, I'm just kidding.
Okay, all right.
Maybe.
He didn't even acknowledge
He didn't
you
even
or me.
acknowledge me.
That's who he is. That's the guy. Don't ever meet your heroes.
Exactly.
He can say and do no wrong in your eyes.
Hell no.
What about this season of Loki? Did he get anything wrong? Oh,
Of course he did.
I mean, how much time do we have?
I mean, don't make excuses for him.
You know, I feel like some of his predictions in the early episodes of when he was breaking down the show, you know, they didn't pan out exactly.
Got it wrong, is what I say.
Definitely the Soylent Green pie. One of his weird theories was that the key lime pie was actually Soylent Green, which is people.
He thought it was people? Soylent?
He thought it was people. And it turned out
that it wasn't.
A little wacky.
Would you feel better if he apologized for that tonight?
That and for the McDonald's Mobius thing.
What was that? What about the McDonald's theory?
I don't even remember the McDonald's guy's name, but he thought he was important.
And he wasn't. He was just
He was just a McDonald's guy. He was there for that 2 scenes.
He is wrong maybe 1% of the time, maybe.
That 1% is what I'm here for.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna barge in there and derail the show, and I'm gonna get him to apologize for all the things that he got wrong. Don't say anything. Don't you dare, okay?
Erik, come on!
Do I have your silence? Pinky swear? Give me the pinky. Do the thing. Do it.
I'm sorry.
We have you on camera kissing your thumb.
You got the Mephisto stuff wrong.
Okay, we don't have to talk about Mephisto.
We do.
He still gets on his own case about that.
Let's
And
hold his
everybody
feet
gets-
to the fire for it. Let's not
Absolutely.
let him rag on himself. Let us rag on him.
We all wanted Mephisto.
Isn't the obsession with a devil sort of like concerning to you guys?
Not if it's coming from Erik Voss.
He's heaven sent, man.
Mephisto?
Confirmed.
Excuse me?
Mephisto confirmed.
WandaVision reports that Quicksilver from the X-Men movies actor Evan Peters is playing a mystery role. They all point to another possibility, Mephisto. Mephisto was hidden as an Easter egg by Mephisto's line. Welcome back to hell, I'm Mephisto. This is Mephisto Wash. Mephisto confirmed. Mephisto signs for Mephisto. Mephisto? The Mephisto is the signature. Mephisto.
Yeah, it was very reasonable and middle of the road.
Stop the show! Stop the show! Give me a microphone, please.
Well, we don't normally hand microphones to people.
Erik Voss, fraudster, liar. We will hold his feet to the fire here tonight at New Rockstars Live for lying to these fine people who've spent their hard-earned money to come here and have a cozy, intimate, if I may say so, evening.
I can't watch all the videos.
They're tired. You hear that?
That's like a separate issue.
When I say these 2 words, McDonald's and key lime pie, 3 more. Key lime pie. Soylent Green. Isn't that interesting? I'm here to make sure Erik apologizes for these lies here tonight for you people. Erik.
Okay, I was going to do that anyway. In videos promoting the show, I told everyone that I was going to apologize for my bad theories. I was already planning on
You were
doing
already going to do that.
Yeah, I was already going to do that. I was just...
Oh. Well, no, I'm glad you're addressing it.
No, I mean, I was going to do it anyway. So.
Okay, well that's fine, as long as you're taking responsibility. Okay, I guess we'll just sit down and watch the show.
Kassem G, everyone.
Sorry. I thought I had a big moment. I thought I had a gotcha moment.
You guys are fantastic.
You guys are amazing. Love everything you do.
Keep doing what you're doing. It's great. It fills up my time.
You enjoyed it?
I did.
You look tired.
I'm tired.
It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it.
What happened in there? What'd they do to you?
Nothing, I'm just usually in bed at this time.
Same.
They're all taller than I thought. I was like, holy crap.
What about when I came in there and really like laid into Erik and everyone started
You're
to...
my hero. Yeah. I had someone speaking for me.
It was so much fun.
Whoa, do you do this for your own YouTube channel?
No,
you
does
can...
it look natural?
No, you look like you know what you're doing.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Go
No.
ahead.
New Rockstars, you're the best. Thanks to Erik Voss and everyone for all the efforts that you put into all your videos. Okay.
No, that's it. You just close the video and I'm out of here.
really?
Just tell them, make sure to subscribe and like.
Oh my god, subscribe, like, comment, do all of that. Support New Rockstars. Have a good night. Good?